Get ready to match the stars. Orson Dean, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Marianne Mobley, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded big money match game 75. And now here's the star of match game 75, Gene Reilly.
Dawson and Frank.
Okay. Are you all set here and all ready to go?
Si, senor.
Yes.
What has happened? Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh, wait
it's
a minute.
off center.
No, mine.
Your mic is all funny.
They don't make microphones
started
the
to-
way they used to.
I think the glue has come loose.
It's the molting season.
Yes. I have to call E.J. Corvettes and get another one there. Listen, have you ever seen a sheepdog that can't see you or you think he can't see you? I mean, look into that camera there.
Which one?
Are you sure you can see what's going on here? Your hair is covering your eyes.
Cut those bangs and she'll go blind.
Her nose is very warm.
Yeah, that she's sick.
I should walk her later.
Yeah, walk her a little bit later. Let's say hello to our two players, Tony Hudak and Marla Gelman. Hello, ladies. How are you? Good. Tony's the current champ. She's won one game. She has a total cash amount of $200 to her credit. And she's being challenged by Marla, who had her first round question, did extraordinarily well with it. It's unusual to get 5 in the first round. And we'll see how you do with your first round question in a moment or so, right after we present this message especially for you. Hello there. All right, here we go. Second half of round 1. Tony, this is yours. Listen carefully. Dr. Quackenbush said, he says, I want to know I specialize in bathtub therapy. No matter what illness you have, I will cure you by sitting you in a bathtub filled with blank. That's how I will cure you. No matter what illness you have, I will cure you. I will sit you in a bathtub filled with blank.
You got it, my darling. I've got all finished in
And
the
that will
slot.
be a very good cure for you. You are wearing polka dots.
That's true.
That's silk.
That's true, too.
Very fancy.
That's true also.
What did you say?
This window has been closed for 3 days, sir. Try window 9.
Well, we
Just a
have
moment,
ways of... Thank you. The lady with the red hair is not finished yet. Now she's finished. Dr. Quackenbush said, I specialize in bathtub therapy. No matter what illness you have, I will cure you by sitting you in a bathtub filled with...
Cold water.
Filled with cold water. What kind of crazy girl are you?
Cold water.
You must do better than that.
Okay.
No, that is your answer. She said cold water. But I don't think that's going to get her very far. What do you say?
Well, I'm just as glad that she has a lousy answer because now I didn't lose for her. Penicillin.
That'd be an interesting bath, wouldn't it? Brett, what do you say?
Well, honey, what my daddy used to make, bathtub gin.
Bathtub gin.
Smart in certain places.
Yeah, Charles.
What my daddy used to buy from her daddy, bathtub.
Bathtub gin. That means her daddy was a bootlegger. What do you say, Marianne?
I say I'm terribly concerned.
You are? Why?
Those two up there are speaking with southern accents, and I'm agreeing with them because I said bathtub gin.
Bathtub gin. Got a lot of booze for you, Tony. I will cure you by sitting you in a bathtub filled with...
What liquid will cure all ills?
What liquid? Alcohol?
Chicken soup.
Chicken soup. That's very good. I want to ask you, would it help?
It wouldn't hurt.
I was talking to him.
We'll do the European stuff. You'll do the Southern jokes.
There was an old lady, James. There was
Yes.
an old lady had 2 chickens.
Yes.
One got sick, so she killed the other one to make chicken soup for the sick one.
Now, see, All right, Patti Deutsch, are you ready?
I think I was thrown off by your accent.
Well, let me see. I specialize in bathtub territory. No matter what it is you have, I will cure you by sitting you in a bathtub filled with...
Schnitzel a la Holstein.
That has nothing to do with it. You are a crazy lady.
Hello, gin and chicken soup?
Yes.
Hello,
That's
Jim?
better than schnitzel a la Holstein.
It was the accent.
You can stop holding up the cold water now. We're finished with the question. What kind of crazy guy are you over there standing there, saying they're holding the cold water sign up there? That was a loser. Now we will go to the next one there. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What do you want?
I think I'll try A again. Was lucky last time.
A. Who does this? Only one person.
I wonder who it is.
Oh, you. This is for you alone. You were the only one she did on match in the first round.
Yeah,
All right.
because it was tricky.
Do you want to sit here?
Yes, okay. Thank you very much. You go down there. Talk to Tony and the others while we're there. Are you ready now?
Would you make our reservation in Encino while he's reading the question? Thank you.
Now.
Okay.
Now, you can't see it anyway,
okay.
so there's no trying.
Yeah.
I got good news and bad news.
Yeah?
The good news is American astronauts have landed on Mars and have met a giant Martian. The bad news is the Martian is blanking their capsule.
Okay. I hate this pressure. It makes me nervous.
Very good.
Oh, thank
Very
you.
good. Doesn't she have a quick mind?
These seats are awfully good up here.
Yes, they are. You can see the whole vista, everything.
All
right.
Programs.
Yes, excuse me, sir. You're a lousy tipper. Okay. Now, are you ready over there, Marla?
Yes.
I got good news and bad news, Marla. The good news is American astronauts have landed on Mars and have met a giant Martian. The bad news is the Martian is blanking their capsule.
Eating it.
Eating their capsule. Now, would you show Marla your answer, please, and sing it out loud to the audience so they can all hear it?
Curtain up! Eating!
Eating. So that's 6 for you. Okay. Now, round two, in your half of round two, you're going to have to match all 6 celebrities to stay in the game. We'll see how that turns out right after we talk to you about this. We are ready. Are you ready? Here's the moment of truth for you, Tony. Listen carefully now. She's got to match everybody to stay in the game.
Okay.
One burglar said to the other, "Come into the bedroom quick. Not only does this weirdo keep his money under his mattress, he keeps his blank under there, too." 2 burglars are talking, you see.
I got it.
Oh, you finished that in a hurry. Okay. One burglar said to the other, "Come into the bedroom quick. Not only does this weirdo keep his money under the mattress, he keeps his blank under there, too."
His wife.
His wife? We need 6 wives for a tie here. What do you got there?
The weirdo's name is Henry VIII, his wife.
His wife. There's one wife, Tony. You're off to a good start, Brett.
Oh, I feel so terrible to be the one to say, wife!
Wife. That's 2 wives. Charles.
That's number 3.
Wife. Okay. Now you got to capture these 3, and you've got a tie. Okay, Mary Ann. Speaking of weirdos, may we see your answer?
Oh, I just hate myself.
Why?
I said girlfriend.
Girlfriend. That is not wife, so Marla wins again. We'll have wife and wife.
Excepting you.
You missed it by 1, but that's pretty close. Tony, you're not leaving empty-handed. You got $200, and it's been a real pleasure for us to meet you.
It's been a pleasure for me, too.
Good. Tony Hudak, ladies and gentlemen. There she goes. How are you? Oh, no. Take a deep breath, Marla. See? Now, you're not nervous anymore. Shall we begin?
I'm fine.
We polled a recent studio audience, Marla. We got their best response to this. Call for blank. Now, the answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the middle one, you get $250. If you match the bottom one, you get $100. Now, 3 of these ding-a-lings are allowed to help.
Mary Ann.
Call for
for him.
Richard.
Richard?
Call for help.
All right.
And Charles.
If you're coming to the restaurant, remember to call first for reservations. Call for reservations. It might...
Call for reservations. Number 3 is tough, folks.
I
Don't
mean, it's
holler
a
at
better
him.
meal than a cigarette.
Yes. Okay, call for reservations, call for Philip Morris, and call for help.
Call for Philip Morris.
Call for Philip Morris? You really think she's right about that? You know, I thought that too, but that slogan has been used in a long, long time.
Let's hope it was at that time when you pulled their audience.
Are you trying to tell me that I'm old?
No, no.
Yes.
Not at all, no.
And I'm not very old.
You're not very old either, and you remember it. All right, well, that's maybe a good omen. We'll find out if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the $100 response? Call for me. What does that mean? Boy, there are a bunch of weirdos that day. Looking for call for Philip Morris. $2.50. Help. There's Richard's answer.
Help me.
Help me.
The next thing we'll say, before I kill again.
Yes. All right, last chance for Phyllis Morris. Here's a $500 response. Yeah! Very good. You're going to be up there. Good for you. So that means, Marla, you now have the $600, and you're going to play for $5,000. To collect, you got to match one of them exactly head-to-head. Which one will it be?
Richard.
Yeah.
Okay, Richard.
Marla.
Ta-da!
Marla.
Ta-da, Marla.
Marla.
That's not enough, is it?
Oh, I feel better now.
You ready?
Yeah.
Worth $5,000. Tunnel blank.
Tunnel?
Tunnel, T-U-N-N-E-L. Tunnel blank. All right, he's finished. Now, we ask you to come up with an answer which you think will match his. Tunnel...
Of love.
Tunnel of love. Okay. Do they have one of those around here somewhere?
I don't know.
Disneyland? Okay, she says Tunnel of Love will match you for $5,000. Richard, what do you say?
I love you, Marla.
You got $5,600.
I know.
Good for you. Who's that they're focusing on down there?
My mother, my father, my 3 girlfriends. All
Are they all down there?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we congratulate you. And if you're ready to carry on, I guess we better carry on, huh? Okay. While she's getting it all together, let's welcome Tim Conley here. Hello, Tim. You know Marla Gelman?
Yes, I sure do.
Hi.
How's Tim Conley?
Just fine.
Good. Nice to have you with us here, Tim. Where are you from?
I'm a native Southern Californian. I live in Long Beach. I went to school at the University of Notre Dame and at UCLA, and now I have a wife and a baby daughter.
What did you specialize in those schools?
I was a political science major at Notre Dame and a law student at UCLA.
I see. Okay. We wish you the best of luck and ask you to make a selection here.
I think I'll take B.
B it is. Here we go. The boss's secretary said to Henry, I think you should be a little more discreet. I stayed late at the office last night and saw you kissing the boss's blank. The boss's secretary is speaking to Henry. Said, I think you should be a little more discreet. I stayed late at the office last night and saw you kissing the boss's blank.
Well, it's a little complicated, honey, so just think
What do you mean,
about it.
who's
for us.
Henry? What kind of a question is that? Who's Henry?
I need to know those things. The boss's secretary said to Henry. Now, we don't know who Henry is.
No, we don't know who
Well,
Henry
he
is. I
could
suppose
be
he
an
works in the
employee.
Could be
corporation.
Henrietta.
No, it's Henry. He just works there.
I think you should be a little more discreet.
I stayed late at the office last night and saw you kissing the boss's blank. That's
Oh,
all we can give you. You're on your
I
own.
know what I can give you.
All right. Oh, what? Excuse me.
Do I not dare?
All right.
You can do that, dear.
Wait, just
This is the $5,000 number here, a little souvenir that Richard wanted
Tell
you to have.
Gangs
The
we'll soon
autograph,
see.
the winning card. All right, is everybody ready? No, you're not ready.
No.
Okay, now we come to Tim Conley. The Boston secretary said to Henry, I think you should be a little more discreet. I stayed late at the office last night and saw you kissing the boss's...
I can only think of wife.
Wife. Wife is not a bad answer. That's okay, Tim. Well, I don't know. I guess she was checking up on the boss there. What do you say?
I'm sorry. I pictured Henry, you know, all alone in the office, late at night. It was dark.
Right.
He thought no one was around.
He thought no one was
He was
watching.
kissing the boss's picture. He
Yeah,
loves it.
that's a good one. Yeah. I figured he'd get a raise. Now, Brett.
The thing I had before was kissing his ring.
Oh, his ring. Oh, you changed your mind in the nick of time. What do you say?
Well, this may come as a vast surprise to you. I said wife.
What? One for you, Tim. What do you say, Charles?
I also said a wife.
He kissed the wife there. Tim says, wife, I think she should be a little more discreet. I stayed late at the office last night and saw you kissing the boss's wife. What do you say?
I've been with this group too long.
You have?
And I'm going to hear from my grandmother in Mississippi for this.
You may hear from me, too. What do you say?
He was really a go-getter.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Trying to advance himself in the firm, was he?
He really was. He was one of those,
He was kissing his picture?
Mm-mm.
No?
He was kissing his fanny.
Okay. Now,
You're
shall
right.
we?
I'm going to hear from
That's
that.
an expression, isn't it? When you're trying to get on. you're
Yes,
just
right.
always doing
Yes, that's a
That should get you out of trouble with
Oh,
your friend.
please get me out of trouble.
No, I'm in trouble with her. I said derriere.
Okay. Now we are looking for a wife kisser. Just for a switch here.
Well, you've heard the old expression, kiss my foot.
Yeah.
This is similar, kiss my photo.
Kiss my photo. Right. All right, so that's 2 for you, and we'll see how you do with your first rounder after we see about it. Here we are, second half of round 1. Ready? All yours, Marla. The marshal said, soon as I saw that cowboy, I knew he was tough. Instead of wearing a bandana, he had a blank wrapped round his neck. And that's tough. He was a tough cowboy. Instead of wearing a bandana, he had a blank wrapped round his neck. That means he was a tough cowboy.
Right.
Tough cowboy.
Right.
I'm here to help you, honey.
Well, you're not helping.
I'll help you.
Okay.
Give me a chance. I'm going to help you. Okay. Put her right in the slot, and away we go. All right. Oh, we're waiting for Miss... All right. Now she's ready. Okay. Marla. The marshal said, as soon as I saw that cowboy, I knew he was tough. Instead of wearing a bandana, he had a blank wrapped round his neck.
Gun belt?
A gun belt. Yes.
I couldn't think of it.
Yes. You say you do go to college. Okay, Orson. She says gun belt wrapped around his neck.
He was a tough cowboy.
He was.
Oh, yes. He had a rattlesnake wrapped around his neck.
Rattlesnake. You did? She said she thought of it, but she didn't say it. What did you say?
I didn't say that either.
You didn't say rattlesnake?
But I didn't say what she said.
Gun belt.
What I said was he had a hangman's rope. You know, the old thing.
A hangman's
so if he
rope,
moved
yeah.
too quickly, he could...
I got you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
What did you say, Charles?
I don't know if it's good or bad.
It may be good or bad. Who knows?
But his nickname on the ranch was Skitty. Of course, he always wore a snow tire around.
A snow tire around his neck.
Sort of Midland,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You made that all up by yourself. Terrific.
The doctor helped me a little bit.
Oh, of course.
Then we
Now,
had lunch.
Marianne says he was tough. Instead of wearing a bandana, he had a blank wrapped around his neck, and she said gun belt.
I'm sorry, Molly, because I said snake, too.
Snake seems to be the answer. Richard?
I said rattlesnake 3.
Rattlesnake 3, rattlesnake so far. Patti Deutsch, what have you got there?
I said a rattlesnake with a cameo clasp.
Rattlesnake with a cameo
He wasn't afraid of anybody.
He wasn't afraid of anybody, huh? And he just wore the cameo was right down here in front. Was that it?
That's right.
Yes, that must have been
Yes, tasteful.
very attractive.
I thought so.
Well, okay, so at the end of round 1, it's 2-0 in favor of Tim, and round 2 will occur, but not now. Now, they gotta do this. You will come back.
Oh, I will.
You will come back?
Definitely.
Splendid. You make a lovely couple.
What would his wife say?
What would his wife say? I don't know. I don't want to get into that. Don't want to get involved. Now, is there something I do for anybody here? Any plugs or anything like that? No, thanks. Fine. Join us next time for Match Game 75. This is Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
Next, so the most of the CBS stations.